Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Duchess of York is in New York promoting her new book, A Most Interesting Lady. Sarah Ferguson will discuss Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, as well as the late Queen Elizabeth, during a promotional appearance in New York for her new romance novel. The book, titled A Most Intriguing Lady, will be inspired by historical figures as well as biographical elements from the Duchess's life in the royal family. The 62-year-old will speak at the 92nd Street Y, a global cultural center in New York City, on March 6, where she will talk about her relationship with the Queen and answer a few questions about Harry and Meghan. Fergie's relationship with King Charles is also mentioned in the release as his former sister-in-law. From 1986 to 1996, the Duchess of York was married to Prince Andrew, and their daughters Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie were born in 1988 and 1990, respectively. She recently gave a speech at the funeral of her close friend Lisa Marie Presley, who was laid to rest on January 31 at her late father's home, Graceland. According to People magazine, the Duchess drew inspiration for her speech from the late Queen. "My late mother-in-law used to say that nothing can begin to take away the anguish and pain of these moments, because grief is the price we paid for love," she said. And she was so right. Fergie reportedly became close to Ms. Presley in 2009. She died on January 12 at the age of 54 after suffering a cardiac arrest. Fergie revealed last year that she wrote the book to cope with the stress of Prince Andrew's sex abuse lawsuit, and she also gave the Queen a copy in French before she died. It is unknown whether Her Majesty has read the novel. "I escape in life through my imagination and my will to be joyful," the Duchess explained to The Times. She referred to the late Queen as her greatest mentor and the person who believes in me in 2021. "I absolutely admire the incredible way Her Majesty is so modern and how flexible, understanding, forgiving, and generous she is," she said on the Tea with 3D podcast. "I honestly believe that my mother-in-law has been more of a mother to me than my mother. She's never let me down. I firmly believe there is no greater mentor. Her Majesty's consistency has been a great honor. It's a huge honor. This makes me want to cry." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have made several shocking allegations against the royal family recently. According to reports, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not seeking the ultimate destruction of the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have made several shocking allegations against the royal family, first in their Netflix documentary series and then in Harry's autobiography, Spare. The prince also gave several television interviews to promote the book. Buckingham Palace has remained silent on the allegations, while King Charles IX is said to still want his youngest son to attend his historic coronation ceremony on May 6 at Westminster Abbey. However, one royal commentator believes Harry and Meghan should avoid the coronation, but if Charles insists on them witnessing his coronation, he must protect the feelings and reputation of helpless William and Kate at all costs. "Harry and Meghan are seeking ultimate destruction, not a compromise," GB News presenter Dan Wooten wrote in his latest column for the Mail Online. So, if Charles continues to believe that the Sussexes can be included at the coronation without causing any harm, it is his responsibility to ensure that the Prince of Wales is completely shielded from any form of forced reunion or conversation, whether in public or private. Of course, it's heartbreaking that relations have reached this low point, but that is entirely Harry and Meghan's fault. The most convenient scenario for everyone involved is that they skip the coronation and celebrate Archie's birthday in California. However, if Charles is dead set on the Sussexes seeing him crowned in person, he must at all costs protect the feelings and reputation of helpless William and Kate. Mr. Wooten claims that Prince William is still struggling with the vicious intent behind his brother's book, which he believes will permanently end their relationship. Despite the king's determination to have Harry and Meghan in attendance for his coronation, the royal commentator believes it would be an unwise decision driven by heart over head that will overshadow the historic event. "This is the tinderbox environment in which the new king expects his sons to reunite in front of 1 billion people watching him be crowned," he continued. "I understand that the coronation is Charles' Day. However, given that he is determined to have the Sussexes in attendance, in my opinion, an unwise decision based on emotion over logic that will overshadow the historic event. It is now up to the king to protect his eldest son. The couple will be invited to the king's coronation this spring, with a detailed plan in place to ensure the couple does not overshadow the proceedings in any way. They're on the list, a Whitehall source told UKTV, and planning is well underway to ensure the proceedings run as smoothly as possible without any drama. Officials are particularly concerned about the Duke of Sussex and his older brother, Prince William, being seen in public together. Seating arrangements are being made at Westminster Abbey to avoid the two princes being photographed too close together. According to The Insider, invitations to the historic event will be sent out in the coming weeks once the final guest list is confirmed. Harry and Meghan are currently on the 2,000-person list, along with other domestic and foreign royals, dignitaries, and world leaders. However, it remains to be seen whether the Sussexes will make the trip from the United States to the United Kingdom, as RSVPs are expected by the beginning of April. Meanwhile, royal historian Robert Lacey believes the schism between the Sussexes and the royal family will take time to heal due to some very serious disagreements between them. He did, however, point out that Harry and Meghan's behavior during the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations and family funerals last June demonstrated that they could put aside their feud to present a united front with the royals when necessary. "It's almost insulting to ask, when are they going to kiss and make up?" said Mr. Lacey. "They have had a number of serious disagreements." However, the Queen's and Prince Philip's funerals demonstrated that they could put personal animosity aside for the sake of the greater cause. And that will be the focus of the coronation. The palace is under pressure from Harry and Meghan to create 3 coronation scenarios. According to sources, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been invited to King Charles II's coronation, and invitations will be sent out soon. According to a royal commentator, Buckingham Palace will prepare for 3 different scenarios regarding Harry and Meghan's attendance at the coronation. Kinsey Schofield, host of the Today for Daily podcast, believes the Sussexes must be invited to the historic event on May 6 to avoid a PR nightmare. The palace is planning for 3 separate scenarios. Harry and Meghan show up, only Harry shows up, or neither show up, she told GB News. They've asked everyone to RSVP as soon as possible in early April so that King Charles can be the focus of the coronation, despite admitting that Harry and Meghan would be a great distraction. Thanks for watching if you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.